Hi there. This is a little tune-up video for those of us who are doing a lot more walking, running, hiking, cycling, where we're just moving the body in repetitive motions for longer periods of time. Want to lengthen out what gets tight and make sure that what is stabilizing the joint, the stabilizer muscles around the knee, stop, chunk, are firing. So what you need for this one is a strap, a tennis ball, and something to use like a block. So let's start with the feet. You might want to stand near a wall if that helps, because we're going to roll foot lengthwise. So toe to heel. Go down the inner arch, down the middle of the foot, outer. And if you find a tender spot, you can pause and then give it a little side to side. This is really good for us to help release what gets tight in the foot that can end up tightening the muscles through the back chain of the body as well. And then you're going to put your heel on the floor, drape the metatarsal over the ball, and come into a straight leg forward fold. So keep the legs straight to get deep into the calf muscle. If you need to, you can rest your body's weight on your block or a chair. Deep calf stretch. And then to help the back body lengthen, relax your neck. Feel your breath. Ease your way up. And of course, you can hold or do any of this longer than we are on the video. You might notice that one foot's a little more tender than the other. Pause this and roll it out longer if you want. Or with me, get into the straight leg stretch. So when we're doing this straight leg stretch, you want to have your weight a little forward so that your hips stay over your heels. Hips back here is a dangerous place for the hamstring attachment. Hips over your feet, weight shifting a little forward. Relax your neck. Deepen your breath. Do you want to go outside? You can walk through the video and then come down onto your seat. So, stabilize your muscles around the knee. Popliteus, posterior tibialis. You want to make sure those are firing. So we have this natural rotation through the shin bone, which is good. But a danger happens when these muscles out here get tight is that the foot gets stuck here. So we're going to make sure that the muscles that keep the knee tracking are firing. So keep your heel on the floor. You're going to take pinky thigh still, and you're going to do a little sweep coming into a sickle. Out, outer side of the foot, sweep it in. 9, 8. Focus with mindfulness, the feeling in the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg steady. Come out. Pinky edge of the foot on the floor. Hold the leg steady. Sweep it in. Sickle. 10. 9. And a muscle. Pulling the lower leg bones back into alignment. can't talk and count at the same time. When in doubt, 3 more. Ready? 2, 1. So you can do 3 sets of 10, 2 sets of 20, whatever, but just to feel those muscles turning on and being mindful of them. So that was popliteus, posterior tibialis. Now we're going to fire the vastus medialis. This is a part of your quadricep. You've got 4 quadricep muscles. And this is the part of the quadricep that really helps, again, the knee track. So you need to be up over something because this muscle fires just in the last 30 degrees of an extension. So take your peace fingers, put them right, so you're on your kneecap, come up into the muscle and then go in towards your midline. So push your fingers gently into the muscle, and then as you extend, push that muscle back into your fingers, just to make it a little more conscious. 8, 7, if you have ankle weights, you can add a little resistance that way. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, you can do more of those, and you can do multiple sets. Find the muscle, feel it, and then feel that muscle pushing in the fingertips. Don't have to go in, and don't go into hyperextension. Just contract. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Moving up the leg. Glute medius, tensor fascia lata. So when glute medius aren't firing and the tensor fascia lata, little muscle up here, then the IT band can get hardened, right? So we want to make sure these muscles are working so that the IT band can do its job as it comes down to attach and stay pliable. So press your legs out. Put your hands here and feel what turns on when you push your legs apart from each other. Keep that. If it helps you, keep your hands here so you're feeling those muscles fire as you sit back into chair. Come up, push out more. 10, 9, 8. Just consciously focus. Contraction. 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just feel for a moment. And then relax. Good. Shake it out. All right, now that was our strengthening, making sure all the good stuff is firing. Now let's do some lengthening. So get what you're using for a block and place it under your hips. So half of the body is going to get a hip flexor psoas release. The other half, or of your leg, your other leg, is going to get an IT band, bicep femoris, which is your outer hamstring muscle, release. When those get tight and they attach to your lower leg, it can hold that lower leg in a slight rotation. So you want to make sure that's released. Take your strap and you want to put it over your heel so that it points the foot. Nothing wrong with a flexed foot, but that really isolates the calf. We want to get into hamstring. So little point, cross over your ankle, and then cross behind your calf. Now pull with towards the outer so that the leg turns out like a dancer. Draw in. So this leg, you're feeling a stretch through the outer knee, down the outer hip. This leg, you're just releasing. Hip flexor, and then deeper than that and through the psoas. So full, mindful breaths, giving the body some time to just reset. You can stay approximately about 2 minutes. So after just the centered in external rotation, I want you to keep external rotation, but bring the leg over your midline, just to increase the lengthening of the outer hamstring and that outer band of connective tissue. So to release fascia, you need to hold for about 2 minutes. For the sake of just the time in this video, I'm not going to hold you there that long, but you pause and do that on your own. And switch. Take it over the heel, cross it over ankle, cross it behind calf muscle, pull into external rotation, and then straight towards the face. Feeling here and feeling down the front body here. Just full, easy breaths. Hold them for about 2 minutes, and then take the leg just over the midline. And then release, 2 minutes there. Important to let your body settle flat against the floor. Let everything integrate, feeling your breath. So be sure that you can also incorporate any of your favorite yoga lunges, quadricep stretches, inner thigh, straddle, forward fold, frog on your belly to release the inner thigh muscles, frog on your back, figure fours for your external rotators and your piriformis. So definitely spend some time stretching out. You guys know those pretty well, but incorporate the stabilizer tune-ups and just see if that makes a difference for you. Namaste.